Their background changed. Hold on.
Yes!
You made us move.
Too much power.
Oh, no, don't fix. This is so much better.
Do you know how he clued in? I was looking hot, and I was like, and I'm like, no, I'm not. There must be a problem. Yep, there is. So anyway,
CEO got a glow up.
My OBS decided to open. I'm in my Discord.
Well, Megan, same old, same old. Welcome to DEVSTREAM 182. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to start with a couple introductions. We'll start at that end of the couch.
Pablo.
Oh, God.
Oh, let's do it. Let's commit.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Megan.
Hey guys, I'm Steve.
And I'm Jeff.
Pablo, Reb, Meg, Steve,
Someone's just
Jeff.
tuning in and is going to be very
I know,
confused
that's
for
what
the
I
rest of their
mean.
10 lives.
That's what I mean. No, it's all backwards. It'll get fixed. Don't worry.
You know what? As CEO, I have a mission statement.
Oh,
for
do
the
you?
games
Do you have a vision?
I have a vision for the games industry.
As a creative director, I have a creative vision.
As CEO, I believe in the business of video games.
Okay. All right.
Very good. Very good. All right. Let's jump into housekeeping before we get into some very fun and exciting
Who's that, Oscar?
and adventurous things that we're going to talk
What
about.
are we playing? I'm playing
the most
after
recent
the
update,
dev
'cause
stream.
we
I'm gonna
haven't
be
seen
playing. I've
people
been playing some
since
Black Ops 6 last
Japan.
night. Cam
True.
came
Kobe
through.
the Five Fates is live. She's live. We went to Japan to debut it. Rue is sweating over there.
What you got?
He's got like 100 assets.
I gave him
there you
100
go.
assets.
Here
Kobe
we
and the
find,
Five
right?
Fates is live. And Pablo, I know you gave us 100 pre-recorded
But yeah, I was
lovely
playing some
videos.
DLC
I did, I
last
tried.
night,
How do you
bro.
feel about
That was-
Kome? Are you
It
pumped?
was awesome. There's
Yeah.
lots of things we're doing. We were looking this morning at companions, lots of companions that didn't get a lot of use before now are getting used. A lot of the weapons, even some of the bond mods that we released last time
Nice.
that didn't
Alright,
get
alright,
a lot
that's
of
good to
usage
know.
then. Now are finding like new shine, new roles for companions besides being primers. So that's been pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been very fun to play, fun to watch, and Japan was awesome. We also got a paper, one of Kakaritos's stalker things. He's up
Where
there
is he?
somewhere.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but
Probably
shout
can't
out
see
to
it.
our Japan
He's
Tenno
over there.
on the heels of Kume,
Oh, that looks cool, yeah.
Yeah, it
It
was
was very
super
cool.
super lovely to meet all of our Japanese players and beyond Japan. Lots of players from all over Asia, Southeast Asia came to Tokyo Game
Thailand,
Show.
all over.
Oh, yeah.
You
It was
hit me with
incredible.
the
And then also launched after that, the Warframe 1999 demo is live in game on all platforms. So if you want to get a little sliver, a
The
little
demo is live. You
bite-sized
play the
taste of
demo
what
of Warframe
1999 has to
1999,
offer,
you get a
you
free
can play as Arthur, a Thomas
sword
cycle,
skin,
exterminate
which is pretty
mission
cool.
against Nostalgia.
Yeah, and for that demo, the goal was to do a couple things. Hype would be a goal, but not the main one.
streamed
Really, we
last
wanted to
night
get some
until,
like
like, 5
early
in the
impressions on the
and I
autonomy
was
cycle handling, and we're
drinking
already
a
doing
lot
a
of
control
so I'm still
rework,
waking up.
and also just general benchmarking for performance. We have a lot of people, a variety of hardwares, just trying to get a sense of how people are actually running the levels and
Not doing
feedback
bad
impressions.
again.
So as far as we're concerned, we're happy that we got a demo out ahead of
He
time.
was here
We're
last
able to
night.
take
I
a look
was-
at
I
those
was
handling
wasted,
feedback. So
bro.
this is kind of our first motorcycle, but the team is making
While
some
playing
changes.
Changes
Black
are in
Ops
and I can do it
Zombies.
live later.
Yeah, we
We
can
got
show
to,
some
like,
live for
round
sure.
20,
So
I
we
think.
are, we got it all. We're doing our best, and we're very happy that people gave the demo a run.
was
So
They
so
love the
cooked,
Vesper
bro.
pistol as well. That
oh
was
yeah, the Vesper 77.
Oh.
Yeah,
Look,
the
if it's my
Vesper
camera
77 is
Yeah.
it's coming to you soon.
Yeah, so if you haven't played it, definitely jump
Yeah, I
in
was
and check it
cooked
out.
last night.
And then Quest to Conquer
I was
Cancer
so cooked.
continues. We have, what, 6 days left in October, I think, for the Quest to Conquer Cancer finales on Halloween.
I don't touch it. I don't have
how much have
Apex
we raised so
downloaded
far?
or
I
nothing.
don't
I
have
don't play Apex anymore.
121,000 or a bit more?
121?
Maybe.
Rue's going to check for me. But an incredible amount so far.
played
We're in
Valorant,
our stretch goals. Like, we've
League
already
of
completed the
Legends.
$100,000, which is incredible. So thank you to everyone
TFT.
Yes,
who has
thank you.
donated.
Thank you so much.
$122,197.
Hey.
Incredible.
Very close.
Incredible.
All right.
There's
So
other
close.
games that I just
Right?
can't
I
remember.
didn't
I don't.
know
I don't
that.
touch it. I don't touch it. I haven't touched Apex in
What is it?
forever.
Price is Right?
I don't
rules?
think-
Yeah.
I'll go back to that game for a
There
while.
is one more stretch goal of
If I'm being
130,
honest.
which we're going to kind of
Playing
show
Black
a
Ops
little
6
bit
though.
of what the vibe is later on of what that stretch goal could be, but we obviously aren't going to reveal what that is until we, perhaps reach that goal. Still some time left in October, so thank you so much to everyone for your support through this. It's such a rewarding month to see the community come together, our creators and their streams, and everything they do for Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. We are just happy to facilitate that and do some really awesome rewards and fun in-game stuff. So still lots to come there with all your alerts and the inbox at the end of the campaign.
Yeah, everything kicks off in November for gameplay for
right.
that. So
That's
get your, I think we have the Archon shard.
We've got shards, we've got legendary core.
You can get a yellow, you can get an Amber Archon shard. Look at you. The king of gold.
And another juicy thing, today's drop, Umbra Forma Blueprint. I missed you guys so much. We didn't have a drop on our last stream in Japan because we were in Japan. So why not give you a nice little juicy morsel there with an Umbra Forma Blueprint Twitch drop. 30 minutes for watching.
I usually like to save my Umbra Formas for prime frames. So.
Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, is that another setup?
Anyways.
Very subtle, very subtle.
After the stream, we also have Gift of the Lotus
free.
alerts. We have a melee
one side of
ribbon and a
Warframe,
ribbon
on the
cipher
other.
because if you play the 1999 demo, you will have gotten the protocol longsword skin. Put it on your Skana. Maybe get a ribbon for it. Maybe make it super juicy and awesome. I don't know. I don't make
That's
the
a lot of
rules.
juice so far this stream.
I'm just so thirsty.
Oh, okay.
And moving on. Last little bit of housekeeping is we've released some fun animated stickers on Steam Point
we're
Store
just gonna
and
hit the button.
Discord.
Oh.
Look how cute they are. We worked with Aesop Yolian, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, to do some really cute, fun animated stickers. They were actually for something else that didn't happen, so we decided we definitely want to still use them, so you can use them on our Discord and for the Steam Point Store as well.
The Steam Points?
The Steam
Oh my
Point
god, all my
Store.
Steam Points, I can
I wanna know
finally
who the
spend them on
frick
something.
sold them.
Oh my god.
Look how
Are
cute.
horrendous.
What's your favorite one?
Probably Groovin.
Groovin?
I love a dance.
He's got his little
Or the
button.
nod is pretty good.
Not as classic.
I'm trying to understand the sweaty
But after the
exclamation
dev
one.
stream, I'm
That's
gonna
like,
guess
I'm
I
in trouble.
started putting
Nervous?
That's like when Stray Kids.
Oh,
I'll just
yeah.
separate this and upload it as a VOD.
That's us in Japan at every
Stop!
anime store.
That's my wallet after Japan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. They're really cute. Great
They
work.
are very cute. Thank you, Aesop Yolian, for doing those with us. Appreciate you greatly.
You should add those to line, says someone in chat.
To what?
To line.
So that's what
That's what they were for.
That's what they were for, and unfortunately it didn't work out, and that's fine. And I'm glad that we could find another home for them.
Yep.
All right, moving right along. We're going to take a little bit of a moment here to talk about something that we mentioned last week, which was the passing of a very dear friend and colleague, Michael Brennan, or as the community definitely knew him as Minky.
Yeah, I think if you've been watching our dev streams since DevStream 1, we've uttered his name. He made his first appearance on DevStream 4. It's sort of hard to put into words what Warframe is thanks to him. So we wanted to bring the community through just a little bit of the legacy that he has for the game that you and we love here, and words from our colleagues and ourselves. So we're going to present you with sort of an overview of just anything we could find that we think we want to tell you about, what we want you to know, and then we're going to end this with just a letter of appreciation from his family. His family has been reading, the Reddit posts, the forums, everything, and they just have a couple words they want to say. So this is just something that we want to start the stream off with, a tribute to Minky.
Minky, yeah.
So the first image, of course,
The one, the only.
the one, the only
Yeah.
Excalibur Prime. Back in the days when we had to figure out how to make Warframe work, and an attempt to monetize was take Excalibur and how do you the entire Prime, everything came from here, from this point on.
Yes, yeah. It's hard to quantify how much he carried, especially in the early days of this game. I'm sure most people watching are fans of DE and of Warframe, so you'd probably know the history about how it was a big swing for us to take a chance. And I mean, the amount of content we had to ship this game with was almost nothing, and especially because Minky insisted on a bit of an aesthetic change from what was our 2004 demo.
Yep.
And I mean, it's probably one of the things I'm still most in awe of in my professional career, is just how much he did and how much of the aesthetic he established and made the ground rules for in just that first half a year that we did.
The entire concept of primes, the entire idea of primes, and we have those sketches. So we have Excalibur Prime, of course. This was our first attempt to have a premium skin in Warframe. This was technically our first skin, even though it's an alt frame.
Yeah.
So that was the beginning. And then from there, we had, you know, whenever we'd have an idea for a Warframe, sometimes the design would come first, sometimes the sketch would come first. And this was the Druid/Paladin frame, first pencil sketches, now known as Oberon, of course.
Oberon, yeah.
But you can just sort of watch the process and watch the pieces of Warframe come together. And then I remember going through this for those early DevStream.
But I mean, that previous one, he would do that in a 20-minute meeting.
Yep.
A doodle.
Like the idea of, I still can't, like, I still could never understand how his mind worked. And he was brilliant. You know, you would mention a theme, he would just do this, and then it'd be sign off, like, and then he would just get
refine, off you go.
Yeah.
So Oberon came from those early days, and then from there we have Nova. So I remember for the first design council themed frame, Scott was like, let them pick a theme, let them, like, let's go nuts. So we did all our design council work, and antimatter ended up being the theme. And I remember he was like, got an idea, like, what do you think of this? And showed this, and then how can you not immediately fall in love with Nova? So that was just honestly one of the one of the biggest first community things we ever did for Warframe was the design council Warframe, and Nova came as a result of that. And he just took the theme, ran with it, had ideas, and this is what came out of the single description of antimatter themed Warframe. So, just incredible. And then from there, we had Zephyr when we were doing the bird theme frame. Like, how do you make a bird into a Warframe?
Or how do you make a weird idea cool?
Yeah.
That was like, it's like,
Just, and then from there, we have Valkyr. This was with the Berserker theme. We wanted something in that department, and I remember our first impressions. I remember we used this art for of DevStream, of course, because I can tell whenever it got this level of detail in like a rendering sketch, it was like DevStream material.
Yeah, totally.
And we love Valkyr. Then this was for you guys, the second dream. How did you convince him?
Jeff's laughing because
laughing 'cause
Mickey hated this idea.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
And he thought it was.
We pitched him the quest, and he's like, "Oh, I don't like this at all."
Yeah.
and I think you just convinced him. Well, can you draw some sketches anyway? And they were just so sick.
And it's like I'm laughing because I remember he wasn't into it, and then he produced like the coolest art for it, like for this idea he wasn't that enthused about.
Yeah.
You know,
And that was because he was just the most humble, gentle person that he would support anyone, even if he wasn't really sold on it, he would still kill it and do his absolute best work.
Yeah, I mean, no ego in that man at all. And if he had an ego, I think he could have taken over the industry, to be honest. He was that powerful.
He was very powerful.
He was. And then we had the Sentinels when we wanted to add pets. Some of the first little scribbles. I think that was the first ever mention of Hunhow canonically in Warframe, was this Deco mask in 2013. And
he always wanted Hunhow to be the weird anteater.
Yes.
The weird anteater guy.
Yeah. And then from there we had our bigger sentient sketches. And they just got progressively more weird and like organic robotics. And then from there we had our further sketches for, as the game was developing, more factions. And then from there, the Infested Ancient, when we wanted to redo those, because there was the original Ancient model that I think was just a scaled up.
It was just scaled up.
Yeah.
We were just being cheap and borrowing for what we can. And
So the Infested started to get a bit more development as a faction.
And I mean, he's also working in limitations too.
Yep.
Like he has to use existing proportions and stuff and make it cool. Like, so there's just so much creativity that he had to juggle to make it work.
Yeah. And I can see people saying I had no idea, and that's why we're doing this, just so everyone can see.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Original Corpus sketches, our box head boys.
Yep.
On the line pages.
Every animator hates this character, but we all love it.
Because of the
Just
chest?
can't it's tricky.
It's tricky to work with.
That's okay. So the Corpus, pen to paper for that first Robo faction. From there, we had obviously the robotic proxies, which go back huge way with you guys with the proxy robots.
This in the Dark Sector game that never got made.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the callback to then,
Yeah, and then from there, of course, we need the Grineer. And from there, the Grineer can't just be clones, you need the queens. So for the War Within, you know you wanted the Grineer queens.
I literally, I think I said to him, like, hey, can we get some Grineer sisters? Like, I think that's literally all I said.
Yeah.
And he came up with this, I think in a day, like later on that day, he's like, how about this? And
Yeah.
it's insane.
And his ideas always, at least for me personally, always like drove us harder because he'd have a visual idea and it would just inform a design or inform a story. Just you see this and you think, okay, well now we have to really push harder on our side of it to live up to what he's made, even to remotely come close to what he's made.
Yeah.
All the early designs of the Warframes,
Which we have,
We told him no. We said they need eyes, and he said no. I like it. And you just knew. You trusted him. He would make us take risks that we wouldn't have done otherwise.
Yep. And then he just so at that point he did go his own way from DE, but we kept in touch. And then when Hildren Prime came about, because Minky had made the original Hildren, we really kind of kept things going and got back in touch with him and worked with him regularly from this point on with Hildren Prime. So he was very much never missed a TennoCon, right?
No, he was very involved with DE.
Yeah, so at this point, Hildren Prime on paper, he had some first sketches here that he, presented to the team once that kind of became across. And of course, Michael Skyers took Hildren the rest of the way from these sketches. So this was the first pass of Hildren Prime. I remember he wanted to go with like the Barbarian Queen. And just to go even further for the impact that he's had on, even since the time Pablo and I have been working on it, is we needed a new faction, and it needed to be a man-in-the-wall faction. So the first person to kind of just brainstorm with was, hey, Minky, thinking about doing a man-in-the-wall faction, have any ideas? And then not only does he have ideas, he sends a full sketch sheet of shapes they could be, and you can actually see a lot of these ended up shipping. And then from there, his first sketch for Man of the Wall was actually the Octopede enemy. So this was the first thing he kind of set up for Carrie and I to review for art for the Murmur update, for the Whispers in the Wall update. And it was at this point that it was just like instant, like that. Ship it.
Like no notes. Just go.
Literally make this. So, so that was like, it kind of gave us the confidence in a team setting to kind of just see what he could come up with, and he was still a part of everything Warframe was doing. And then from there, the entire heirloom line, including Rhino heirloom that's we're launching later
next year,
was Minky. It's
Beautiful
like how
design,
do you go back to the originals and give them a 10-year later review? And he had the idea for like a custom, like that custom shader look for their really like distinct coloring. And then from there, this was the original sketches. And then Corvex, it was how do you make a concrete themed board frame? I think he actually came up with the theme first, like, because we had Man in the Wall.
I think there was.
Yeah, so it was, because we were doing the faction, and then he's like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if there was a concrete themed Warframe? And he just kept going at it. He had like 3 or 4 passes, and this is the Corvex you know and love today in those early sketches. And then, so this is where it, like, the impact is forever for anyone that's worked on Warframe or played it, because he was the first person to buy into the idea of an infested boy band and put pen to paper.
Really? Wow.
Because it was like, how are we going to make infested liches cool? Wouldn't it be cool if it was a boy band? So we just, we sent him a note, and the first thing he turned in was, what if each boy band focused on a body part that got super infested, like the big eye, maybe some hair. So even as recently as like what you'll see today is it all came from conversations or collaborations. The new faction, the Scaldra, early sketches here about them using their goo as part of who they are. And then this lineup you'll recognize, I think, the next picture, because we'll go further into these guys today. So this was some early sketches of someone in chat. He was the root of the tree.
That's very true.
So true.
Yep.
So we will be continuing our tributes for Minky in the release of 1999, and honestly for probably as long as we're working here.
Yeah.
And
Well, you're not going to show the backlog, but there's
There's
his
a back-
legacy will continue.
his
won't
legacy,
it?
yeah, even into next
And
year and
obviously,
beyond,
yeah.
honestly.
Yep.
Oh,
The whole thing? Or?
Battery.
No, that's okay.
oh, we lost Jeff's microphone.
Technical problems.
But yeah, you can expect lots more details about his journey and the team at, oh, you're blowing it like an N64
It's
cartridge.
an N64
Wow,
cartridge.
check.
Yeah.
And we even have more to share today, I think, on how this is going to continue for us
Yep.
as a team and as a community. We'll absolutely be doing that in-game tribute with 1999,
Oh,
and we can share for now. I'm not sure. Oh, we're back.
oh, it's okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know people.
It's okay.
Thank you, Rue.
We are back. Did he happen to do? No, he did not do Citrine. Citrine was Keith Thompson.
Citrine was,
Yep. That was yeah. All right, Nick, if you can go to the next.
And he loved Keith Thompson's work.
Yeah.
He was the one who hooked us up with Keith.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is a message from the family. Thank you to everyone for your support and condolences during this time. The stories you've shared and your kind words about Mike have lifted our spirits and helped us cope over the past week. Michael was truly one of a kind, and we're so glad you got the chance to see the uniqueness in him and his work. It's through you, the players, fans, colleagues, and friends of Minky, that he will continue to live on in our hearts, imaginations, and artistry for a very long time. With our sincerest appreciation, Michael's family. So thank you to the family, and of course, thank you to the team and the community.
And sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, it's hard. You don't.
Yeah.
I don't like. I don't know how much. It's hard to know how much is to say about this man
Yeah.
and how much we owe to him. But I think a really cool thing. I'll try and keep together.
I have
Hang on
Kleenex.
1 second.
I brought Kleenex.
You know, like I read like so many of the community comments, and it was incredible to read. Just seeing that you guys understood him as much as we did. You know, like you knew how important he was to us. But I think my favorite thing too is just the kind of visionaries that we have at DE now are a direct response. Like he is responsible for them. You know, and it's either the people that were working here already that he directly trained, or the people from the community. You guys,
Sorry.
No, don't be
Sorry.
sorry. Or the people from the community that we hired here because
Because they were inspired by him.
they were pulled directly from his art,
Yeah.
and now they are leading the vision forward, and they all have a piece of him.
Yeah.
In him.
And one thing that we have done at this current moment is we've put together a tribute T-shirt that actually features one of Minky's early designs of the lotus flower that we know today to be in many different forms. Rue, I think we have a. It's in the folder. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. We put together a tribute T-shirt. All of the proceeds are going to go to Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation, and you can do !tribute if you would like a link to check out that shirt. And you know, it's a very small thing to honor such a giant human being for Warframe, but it's one of the many things that we plan on doing in memoriam for Minky. So if you're interested in that, you can do it. Rue is gonna grab
It's
the
okay.
asset.
It's somewhere.
Sorry,
But
Rue.
yeah, when we were
Yeah,
first
yeah.
looking, we didn't even know what Warframe was called. We were going to call it Tenno.
We were. Yeah.
And
We
we
had a
did-
lot of different names. We had
Project Tenno.
Project
Lotus.
Tenno, Project Lotus.
Yeah.
That's a car, so we couldn't do that.
Yeah, so this is his handwriting and his sketch of one of the first possible logos for
Yeah.
the game
Yeah.
in 2012, I think.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
This would be something he made while he was bored in a meeting while the
A
rest
doodle,
of us
yeah.
nattered on.
Literally a
Blah, blah,
doodle.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Do you know what I realized? I said this to Sheldon
Yeah.
this morning.
What's that?
And it blew my mind a little bit. That we are, when Warframe started, Minky made me think about this, but when Warframe started, we are now as far away from it starting as we were when the three of us made Dark Sector.
Started working on
Which
it.
feels
yeah.
like
Oh, wow.
a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
more time has passed in the one
Yeah.
direction. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Warframe is not obviously wasn't the first thing that we worked with him on, but it is for a lot of the people in the studio. But you know, someone in chat asked if he made the Lotus, and of course he did. And in Dark Sector, he made all the UI.
Yep.
Like the guy did everything.
Yeah.
No joke, we would not be sitting on this couch.
Nope.
Yeah.
If you removed
Just
the
there was
Warframe, yeah.
nothing he
Yeah.
couldn't do. There was nothing beneath him to do.
No.
He didn't enjoy working on everything at the same time. But we, you know, as much as he would give, we would take and put it in the game.
Yep.
And I think, you know, internally, you've never met someone so humble. So it is quite bizarre that someone is so fast and skilled and creative and is the meekest, most mousy, kind, soft-voiced person ever. So it really is a great loss for all of us.
And I do encourage Tenno to go back and check out the dev streams he was on.
And you'll hear his
and you can just see what we saw. So.
And I'd always just be like, oh man, you just killed it, this is so awesome. And you just wouldn't hear it. Pshaw, he'd say, pshaw. Just could not stand a compliment.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
thank you for putting that together.
Thank you.
Thank
And thank
you,
you for
Mickey.
letting us do this. 'cause
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. And when we say, like, I'm not going to try and turn this into an elegant segue, but, you know, Prime doesn't exist without him.
It's
and,
true.
Warframe doesn't exist without him. And thank you. Again, just thank you. So we are, in the most DE way possible, it's all about, like, so what do we make of all this now? Like, we're people that
we continue the legacy that
And he
Minky-
helped. He's already laid the foundation for the
What
year to
we're-
come.
yeah.
You know,
What
next
we're literally about to show.
Warframe's next
Yeah.
big
So
update is.
I think the lens we want you to have is Warframe is made by people, and he is one of the lucky, like we are one of the luckiest group here to have ever worked with him to make Warframe. So the people that make this will always be a part of it, and he will continue to impact it for years to come.
Even when he was really sick, he would come to TennoCon.
Or you would watch it online.
Yeah,
or-
you watch it, he'd send us little notes, you know? Incredible.
All right, thank you for having that moment with us
Yes, thank
and you know, sharing the love and inspiration that Minky was to you. Speaking of Minky being an inspiration, and then you mentioned primes.
Oh, yep.
I don't know how to elegantly segue this, I'm not gonna lie.
he would like the awkwardness.
He did like awkwardness.
This is for you, Minky.
Our next Prime Access.
Our next Prime Warframe is Zaku Prime is coming at you live November 13th.
Oh,
I'm revealing the date.
okay.
Now I was allowed. Zaku Prime is our next Prime, and
Nah,
they are
I found
coming
out about
November
Mickey's
13th
whole thing on
all
Reddit. I was on the
platforms, and
Warframe
this is
Reddit
the
thing when I
official
found
PR
out, and then I
for
went on Twitter to
Zaku.
read more about it.
Oh, no.
And Mickey
That
would
one
be happy
honestly
'cause I
made
don't see
me
any
sad
eyes.
as a person
Yeah,
who's been working
exactly.
since day
Exactly.
one.
Well,
Someone
wait,
who
hold
also
on. No,
enjoyed
I'm just
playing Dark Sector.
Zaku Prime is coming.
Yep.
I think the next asset is the weapons that are becoming. So the Quasis, I never know how to say this.
Trumna
perfect.
Lovers
Trumna
Stay
Prime.
Winning. I'm
And
so
the
excited. I love the Trumna.
Quasis Prime, however you'd like to pronounce that.
You're working hard today on these
Quasis,
pronunciations.
Quasis.
It's been a while.
Okay, yep.
Quasis Prime and the Trumna Prime will be
That's
coming
dope,
with Zaku
though.
Prime, and then
I love the integration of
Is this
the medallions. Like,
I
that's
know,
really cool.
the Andrade-
Really, really
Yeah.
Andrade
Seen the
medallions.
animations for this?
I think we could probably boot it. I think it's rigged to show
The animations are rad.
for the Trumna Prime reloads.
Yeah.
We can probably wing it. But if this is how chat reacts when primes don't get spoiled, we'll get like this like once a year.
Yeah, maybe we should switch our game up a little bit. Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
people are shocked that
But
the
also
server
coming in
copy
this,
footage
just
is
wait,
lost.
there's more. The accessories feature one of the coolest
Oh, man.
drifter operator suits, the Necra Prime operator drifter suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that
stunning.
sick? So
Very Andrade.
Beautiful.
Very cool.
yeah, so it's coming
Yeah.
for drifter
want
and
that.
operator,
That's
so
correct.
you'll have either option. So
Nice.
Yes.
that is the peakest cosmetic of all time.
That is
Yeah.
stunning.
I know
Probably
with like
really
Wow.
yeah.
Do you know who designed
Pardon?
that? Do you know who designed that?
Vidim.
Amazing.
Yep.
Vadim,
Amazing.
wow, great work.
Yeah, cooked on this, and then the Artifacts Prime side Dana as well, so you can just really get yourself out in this very creepy Andrade-esque amalgamation kind of a vibe here. So I think I have one more asset of it all together.
Oh my
there
God.
You go.
Yeah,
The,
Zaku Prime.
the energy ponytail is
That's incredible.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow, it looks so dynamic and cool.
Yeah, it's really great.
Wow.
Yeah.
The team put
Fantastic.
this was a very challenging one for the team because
Yeah.
of Zaku's all their
Yeah.
parts, like the
Yeah.
break stage, the rigging. So
His shoulder
genuinely,
thing is
thanks to the
definitely
DE
from,
team and
like
everyone for getting
necromech.
this in. This was a very
That's a
difficult
necromech
one.
shoulder.
But
Yeah, on the scale of Carry Panic, I got like a 11,
I know.
11 DM from him.
yeah, I know.
It's
So
made out of broken
all it
prime
is to
parts, I
say,
guess.
sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze,
got
and as
good.
they
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
calm seas don't make good
That's weak.
sailors. So
Oh, you love that quote.
great.
You've been banging that out from. Where's that come from?
Newfoundland.
Okay.
Newfies.
Comes from
Very well.
Newfoundland. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so November
November.
13th, all platforms, Zaku Prime,
Yep.
and everything you just saw will be coming.
And beautiful key art too.
Yeah, yeah.
Way to
and that's-
go.
That just adds to like the
Way to go,
group
DE
effort.
team.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, amazing work. The team
Yep.
had to get everything
Yeah,
in
incredible.
marketing ready. So
Yeah.
Yep.
please know that
You
your
handed
hard work
this to
is
me on a platter, and I went, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, it's so good.
it's cooked.
Now, will you stay with this color scheme, Megan, or are
No,
you going
God,
to
no.
desecrate it?
I mean, sorry, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hell
The
no.
blue is already.
What's
it's
up, Johnny?
already the
It's
vibe.
already in your wheelhouse.
That's not
okay.
enough?
Okay, I see.
No,
All
it's
right,
not enough.
all right.
I'm tasteful now, Jeff.
Now, just before the stream, we saw, we saw some contrary evidence.
And I'll show you one later. Anyways.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay. Should we get into some Warframe 1999?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Alright.
go into it.
Before we
Warframe
get into that, we can do the 1999 asset, please, Rue. Thank you. Let's do a platinum prize, Rue. He was waiting for
look at
it.
that. Look at that.
All right, 1,000 platinum before we get into it. Anything you want to say to preface? This is the Tech Rot stream.
Yeah, so I think
Sorry.
I love that it's just a tech rod stream.
it's a tech rod stream.
99's so big that it's just going to
We got to chuck
Do
it
Tech
up.
Rot.
It's actually going to be a long stream because someone went over.
by 1 friggin' minute.
It's already 10 to 3.
It's already 10 to 3. We're doomed.
Oh, man.
I hope you are all comfortable 10-0
I have to
in.
do like a bathroom break in the middle
I
of this.
know.
I can't even sit through a movie.
So, aliens are real. 000
Nice.
001. You wake up in the night now?
Congrats,
All
you
the
won
time, all
1,000
the
platinum. Aliens are real.
I'm an old man, I'll tell you
0001. Now let's talk about 1999 and what you can look forward to. Indeed. So perhaps you've heard of this update. If not, it's sort of our next big update. It's coming winter 2024, and we are going to do basically. Why don't you tell the month and then I'll work backwards?
Yeah, we're
Jeff
gonna do.
just did a stress sigh when you said that.
I know, I heard that.
Did you hear it?
I did just realize.
Big sigh.
She's
When you
just
said
like,
winter, I was hoping you were going to end there.
Oh, sorry. That's
Let's
it.
do our
A little more
best,
wiggle
team.
we need a
Let's just-
I think that
hyperventilation
was just,
bag.
that was just a reflex.
Let's
just do our best.
I know.
Let's just do our best.
No, we're doing
We got
great.
this.
We're doing
Warframe
great.
1999 is coming to you December 2024. And this is just a
This year, yeah,
tidbit of what's
December.
coming in all of that, Reb.
So this is to say, if you want to be ready to go the day it
New World
launches,
Hall of
you'll have to finish the
Fame,
Lotus Eaters.
Syndicate
It's
has
coming with Holvania, a brand
the
new
Resident Evil,
procedural
Sonic
level.
Cycle.
It's coming with a new Syndicate. It's coming with a new
Attack Rock and Skull
vehicle, the
Gem,
Atomy
Endless
Cycle. It's
Capture.
coming with new factions. It's coming with new missions, including Endless Capture, which we
So
can
you keep
say like one or
capturing?
two words about if you want.
New Warframe Set
Yeah, it's a
Online,
brand new idea.
six
Basically, it's,
proto
you're
frames,
fighting
new
an
actors,
infested enemy, and every time you defeat him, he changes and evolves a little bit, and then you gotta track him back down, and he starts getting new abilities and such.
Yep. So it's an escalating mode where you got like that one target and boom, boom, boom. So hopefully you'll look forward to seeing more about that when it releases. We have a brand new Warframe Site 09. We have 6 proto frames, skins included. We have the new adversary system of the Technosite Coda, cosmetics, and much more. So this is really a matter of, for today, for the October stream, so close to Halloween, we are going to be focusing on the tech rot side of 1999. And then for the November dev stream, we'll be talking more about the Scaldra. So that's like the themes for this stream. So today's theme is tech rot and miscellaneous, and then November stream will be Scaldra and miscellaneous. So
Are you going into Holvania a bit in the
Yes,
stream
yeah,
as well?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Just a little bit.
yeah,
I'm excited about
just
that
a
too.
little bit.
Just a little
Endless,
bit.
not endless captura, endless capture.
Captura is
It
already
is, yeah, it
endless.
is not an endless photo mode, although.
Yeah.
You gotta take a photo every minute.
Yeah,
It's like a photo booth of doom.
yeah. And we don't want
You
to.
know what? That doesn't sound that bad.
That actually
Then we
is-
add in an animation, and
Yeah.
then we make a movie.
Have you
no.
played Pokemon Snap? You got to get like.
hell
Uh-huh,
yeah.
I have. I
So
have.
in it, we don't want to spoil too much because obviously there's a major story element to this update. There will be a
390
quest
subs on
basically the
YouTube,
moment you're
or
ready to
one's at
go.
400.
But we do want to tell you kind of the more core building blocks of the update, which is to say it's not an open world. I have seen some confusion on like, oh my God. But I think people that played the demo got a pretty good sense that it actually is using our procedural tile system. But one thing that some Tenno caught early on in the trailer we just released is that there's seasons. So in order to keep the new tile set
this.
we're doing feel fresh, you'll have sort of a spring, a fall, a summer, and a winter. So you can expect to
That's cool.
see the world of 1999 across 4 different seasons. So here's winter.
This one's coming for real life.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Here's like
I don't
That's
know,
spring.
actually.
spring, early spring,
Maybe.
the melt.
Melting, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, snow is melting.
This is summer. And then we
My
have
favorite.
fall.
Ugh.
So you're going to
Oh,
really
fall's
get a
tough.
chance to see a different side of Holvania and this world that you are kind of entering into, and this will hopefully give you a bit more variety, a bit more interest in what actually might be going on. So that's something that the art team, the level design team, and the backend and coding team have worked to put together to give you a really different experience across the seasons of 1999. So yeah, that's
Spring is giving me like my memory of Dark Sector.
oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's my memory of Dark Sector. Obviously, didn't look anything nearly as good as that.
Yeah.
But that's my memory. It's like the palette of Dark Sector.
Yeah.
I love that the seasons are changing as well as the layout is changing. So
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, so we have they did a lot of cool stuff with like how do we get snow to work this way, and like so really cool stuff from you know, materials, environment, so, and of course all the art and tech to go into it. So really excited about that. So that's sort of a, I would say, like a main thing to expect with 1999 without spoiling too much.
Yeah, I see some questions about if it's synced to real life. It is not. It'd be a good way to defer the work, right?
Canadian winters.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
see
want that.
summer next week.
You don't want that.
But no.
Someone in chat is saying, when is Zaku Prime releasing? Megan said
November 13th.
November 13th.
Put in your calendar.
So
November
there you
13th.
go. I wonder if we'll get Party of Your Lifetime as a Soma Chord. You will. We'll actually have, we can actually talk about that today as well.
Oh, cool.
Because it's kind of connected to, I don't know where
The
you want
boys, yeah.
The
go ahead.
boys.
So, but,
Okay.
I mean, you can't talk about Technosite Coda without talking about the boys.
That's right.
The
So
boys.
because this is a TechRot stream, we are going to talk about one of the TechRot enemy batches you'll fight, which is the Technosite Coda, which are the, I guess, colloquially infested liches, which we would say adversaries.
What? I was just reading
Yeah.
chat. Why
Actually,
is that?
you've been here for so many dev shorts. You've said infested liches. Please take it away.
Finally, and here they are. Give the people what they want.
Yes.
And it
there
looks so
they are.
amazing.
Look how cool that is.
The beautiful
Oh my
designs.
God.
Yes.
And this is Minky that did the initials, some of these designs?
So the initial batch that you saw
Yep.
in our tribute was
Yep.
kind of focusing on body parts,
Yes.
be it teeth, hair,
I see,
eyeball.
yep.
Marco, our associate art director, took him to a more infested level once we knew we
Cool.
were going in on TechRot. And
Oh,
then
right on.
Nathan actually did the boy band version. So we had the
Oh, yeah.
monsters first.
Oh,
And
interesting.
so we actually only had the monsters.
Oh.
And then it was
And so did Nathan just look, oh, what would this look like as a cute boy band member? Is
it was kind of like
is that the process?
no, well, it was sort of like we wanted to do. Then we had the song,
Yeah.
"Party of Your Lifetime,"
Yep.
and like we had written bios for like Zeke, you know, all the boys, and then it was like, okay, we need to make them as well. So we did.
I
Because
saw.
they inform each other. Like
They
you can
do,
see the
yeah.
plaid on the design
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
festival
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I saw the question, which is how are they named? What's the naming system?
Oh,
Are you talking about that yet?
We can.
It shows everything though.
It does show everything. So the naming system is like the other Lich or Nemesis systems. It is randomly generated, but it's based on 90s computer viruses. So it's like they're virus names. So they have the band member name.
Packet audio popping _ chain dot.
Don't go to the screen because
Don't go to my
there's a
screen.
few too many
Spoilers.
placeholders.
Okay,
but
okay.
we do have randomly generated names. So they're all based
Are
on.
you sure you can't show the screen? This is.
It's pretty awesome.
This
We
is
are showing the screen without the UI.
We got the UI.
Without the UI.
okay.
So we'll come back.
This screen is
Don't go.
insane.
We are-
What-
Screen is very
What
good.
I'm seeing right now is absolutely
Yeah, hold on,
insane.
just hold
Okay,
on.
okay. Sorry.
okay.
Hold
we
on,
will.
hold on.
I promise you.
I'm
we'll
too
come back.
excited. I'm too hyper.
Okay, so I think there's another slide.
We have the boys, so kind
Okay.
of which
Yeah.
boy is which.
Right. So Minky did the initial sketches, and then we did the combo of. I guess, you know, if we're going to make them based on the boy band members, we need the boy band members. So if we know what they look like, and it was very much like a chicken and egg scenario. But between Nathan and Marco and the team, this is where we got with each member and sort of like distinguishing elements.
People are doing good. Like someone just said, like Trojan Zeke _exe
Yeah,
in
you
chat.
got it. You got the
Yeah,
idea.
you got the
Getting it.
vibe. That's the vibe. That's cool.
So this is Zeke. Next up.
So the shirt is folded into the thing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Next up is Hard Drive, who's sort of like the.
Is that the DJ guy?
No. Hard Drive is like the jock archetype.
Yeah.
So he's got his hand stuck in a permanent bicep curl.
Like his real hand's up there,
Yeah.
but then his like
Permanently
infested
Yeah,
hand.
you guys can-
Oh, I see
see
it
it?
now. I
Like
see
he's
it now.
permanently in a bicep curl.
So
And
cool.
he
Atrophied.
Yeah. And then we have
is wicked.
Drill Bit, who has the curly hair. So he's
Oh,
very much.
iconic.
He's like hair goth.
Yes. The chains are
The
still
chains
there.
are still there. Yep. And then we have.
Does a brain come out
Yeah,
the
and then
top?
DJ Rom, who has like so much electronics in his kit. So his is based on sort of the ears archetype, and then you can see the CD, the Walkman became a part of him. And then
This is almost Miyazaki-esque,
Yeah, I know.
that one almost.
A little bit,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
last but not least is Packet,
Packet!
who's got the eyeball as a head. So
Amazing.
Tim,
and is that a not patent?
it's
not
a patent pending,
untrademarked
hardware.
handheld
Yeah.
console.
Yep.
Yes.
Untrademarked.
Yeah. So this is the TechnoSite Coda group. So there's 5 personalities. So yeah, I'm not sure how you want to bounce around here, but I'm happy to give an overview, or do you want?
I think we'll go overview first.
Okay.
Look at the
And
screen,
then
yeah,
we'll
it's
show
so
the
cool.
screen, and then we'll go into kind of how you would even get one in 1999.
Sure. So with the TechnoSite Coda system, what you can expect is sort of a cousin to the existing adversary systems. One of the things that you can expect with this system is when you get your TechnoSite Coda, so the one that gets bound to your account, there's a guaranteed cosmetic. So the cosmetics there's more variety. It's not just ephemeras. So you could get a floof, you could get a band poster. So each one will always come with a cosmetic, so there will never be sort of an uncosmetic piece of lich
Reward
or
of some
reward,
sort, yeah.
exactly. Another major change you can expect with this system is it's actually going to be token based as opposed to they have the weapon, which is to say every time you get a TechnoSite Coda, you'll get enough infested bits to buy a given weapon you want. But sometimes you'll get more, so the more you play, sometimes if you only do 2 liches, you might have enough tokens for 3 weapons. So there's a little randomness in how many tokens they have, but you'll be able to use those to buy the infested lich weapon you want from one of the ProtoFrame syndicate members. So those are 2 kind of big differences there. A third one that is just to kind
People
of
like that. I think I like the choice that
Yes.
that gives them
So
instead of the
you'll get some,
RNGesus part, right?
Yeah, so you'll get some. Now there still will be random, like similar to how Ergo Glast handles the tenant weapons, that they're sort of on like a 4-day schedule with random stats. That will still be part. We're still balancing how often that will reset.
Cool.
But at the very least, you'll be able to get the weapon you want every time, just due to it being on a manifest. Then from there, one thing to note is it's not going to use any Requiem stuff. It's going to feel similar. Like I said, it's a cousin, but your Requiem mods and Requiem relics are for the Origin system, and then in 1999 you'll get new stuff to work with the computer viruses. You need antivirus software, but of
You have to
course
install Winamp.
you have to install.
You gotta get Napster going.
Exactly.
A LimeWire.
Get a little LimeWire.
Yeah. So, but
Speaking of getting viruses on your mom's
yeah,
computer.
I know. I can't even tell you how many. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so brutal.
So the loop itself is, it really takes place in 1999 content, and it does bleed over into our timeline in the Origin system, like you saw at TennoCon this year. So that Railjack showdown in the Origin system with the stadium, that's all in the now, and then 1999 is sort of where you do all your dirty work. So in a hopefully simple enough terms, if you don't really know how our lich system works, this is probably kind of just not
confusing.
making any sense, so I do
Yep.
apologize. But what you can look forward to is cosmetics will be guaranteed, and you will be able to get tokens to get the weapons you want after you finish the loop. You will be able to kill or convert, and most of the gameplay takes place with new stuff in 1999. No Requiem relics or Requiem mods. I cannot say that.
Is that why you're taking them out because you can't pronounce it?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
But
That makes sense.
let's go to Megan's gameplay, and you can see that she actually has generated a.
The best boy.
I've been
She-
hypnotized by this.
Yeah,
This
I
is,
know.
I know, like
That's a
the
lot.
animation
Yeah.
and just the dangly nastiness of it all.
Yes.
It's so gross and scary.
Yeah, so this is
Packet.
Megan. She has Packet as her front man.
Look at him.
That's
So
crazy.
Packet is currently her front man for her band. The supporting band members are, of course, going to be a threat for you, and you'll have to take down the gang. So in this case, Megan would know similar, like how much progress she has. Does she have, like, what cosmetic they have? And that way, if you want to trade, you'll know. And if you want to get their tokens, you can do that too. So this is the TechnoSite Coda.
Look at him.
Someone said, guys, hear me out.
No,
no,
stop,
no.
Stop. Stop.
And who,
Stop.
sorry, what's the name of the guy, the
Hard
jock?
I know.
Is he
Hard drive.
punching his head
He
when it
is.
gets too far out of his body?
He
Yeah.
is. It's
Oh
His
my
head
God.
goes.
Yeah, and then he
Comes and
punches
goes,
it back
punches it,
in.
Yeah.
Scott Johnson.
He's going crazy. Look at him.
Yeah, he punches his head when it gets too far out of his body. Very important.
It is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually, and that I changed.
We're getting a lot of smashes and not a lot of passes.
That's all right, Chad. That's all right.
Chat,
Terrible.
stop.
That's all right.
Chat, you are terrible.
Stop.
you.
Stop, chat. Stop. But that is the sort of top level of all things Technosite Coda.
Well, wait.
But wait.
Well, wait, there's more.
Oh, is there
What is
steak
there?
knives as well?
With maybe some more animations on our front man.
Yes. Okay. So let's take a look at Zeke. Technosite
Zeke.
edition.
Very cool, yeah.
So he's walk.
Oh, spaghetti arms.
Yep.
What a nightmare.
Yeah.
Dodge. Retreat.
What a nightmare to implement, I bet.
I
Yeah.
know.
The rigging
Woo!
is just.
Oh, stop, Chad.
Oh,
Behave.
no.
Behave.
Chad is going to have a payday with that.
Behave, everyone.
Oh.
Behave yourselves.
Oh, my God.
Behave yourselves.
That animation was asking for it.
Yeah, okay, well,
Yeah.
that is a little bit of a taste into the variety for these personalities. So hopefully you can look forward to those.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They're all.
The intricacy of that character to animate.
Yeah.
Poor Jay Baker and
Wow.
the locator count in
Yeah.
those animation scenes.
Oh,
Like,
my God.
Should we do a Jay Baker salute?
Yeah,
Yeah,
salute to
totally,
Jay
yeah.
Baker, man.
Animation team.
Oh, the
crushing it.
rigging must have been
Yeah.
annoying to do
I
that.
saw some for Packet and all them, and I was.
Someone said
Yeah.
what I see in the fridge at 3 a.m.
That's the moldy
Wow.
spaghetti.
5 devs, 5 liches. Who's who?
you call it packet?
You call it pocket?
Hard drive, of course.
Hard drive.
I want to be
Yeah.
Zeke. I want to have a nice
I wonder if
hair.
we're kind of in
I want to
order
have nice
from
long
the,
hair.
Are we in
from
order?
the Lich lineup, from the in-game one.
Oh,
I
that
think
means
we're
I'm
kind of in
Zeke
order.
then.
We're kind
Yeah,
of no,
that's
no,
fine.
the in-game
The
one.
in-game one.
Oh, what I had. Packet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
packet,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
There you go.
Ah.
What else do you have for assets?
Weapons. We gotta go through their weapons.
Okay, so before I think so basically we'll tell you all what are the Coda weapons coming with this update. Before we do, just want to kind of remind people of the steps. You get your Lich and you do all the stuff in 1999 and then the boss fight in the Railjack system. So you'd be wise to have a Railjack if you don't.
Correct.
That's it.
Classic Lich
For the showdown, yep.
adversary
Cool.
situation.
All right.
Cool. So what are the weapons that this group
Could they be infested weapons?
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
Would it
Pablo
make
says
sense?
mayhaps.
Can I get a Tord so I can put my Tord in Karn?
This is not.
And no. All right,
So-
so we have
What
at
do we
this
got?
current moment 13 weapons.
Holy
13.
smoke.
Lucky
Started
number.
off strong, Rue.
All right.
Are we just gonna go for it?
We got the Hema. Do we
Yeah,
want to say?
similar to other batches, essentially we're doing 10 that are basically bringing them up
I was going
to
for the Torrid.
a tougher level with this version.
Yeah.
All the
Coda version.
purposes.
And you don't need to
funnels.
farm any mutagen for this one.
That's true.
Oh, jeez.
And keep going, Rue. Bang it out.
And there's 3 entirely new ones.
Oh my god, that's gonna be busted.
Keep going,
More
Rue.
stug.
Keep going, Rue.
1, 2, 3,
Synapse.
yep.
Oh, sheesh.
Catabolist. Wait, let's let chat guess the next. Pox.
What's another secondary, chat? Anybody? Infested secondary?
Yeah, what could it be?
Oh, they're reacting.
That's so fast.
It's so bad.
Looking for Tysus. There it is.
Ah.
Winner,
Looking for
winner.
That could be a
Tysus.
boy band member name.
Tysus.
I'm Tysus. I don't know what else to say.
It's just my name. Okay.
Tysus.
You're about to do the full pose too. I was like,
Shame. Okay.
Tysus. All right, we got some melees.
Cost assist.
Oh, bring that back out.
Haruto. My fave. Meyer. That is like the first infested weapon we
Meyer.
did.
it's like yeah, that's
Yeah,
OG.
my goodness.
That's
Oh
a
my
classic.
And last but not least, Pathosis.
Hey.
Pathosis.
But as Pablo mentioned, we're going to have 3 new ones.
Yep.
One of them is what I believe to be a pizza cutter inspired one.
Oh, my God.
Confirm or
Probably a
deny?
melee
Captain.
weapon, as far as you imagine.
Confirm or deny, it's a pizza cutter.
It is.
If it is, it also is a pizza smasher and a pizza poker.
It's multifaceted. Yes, yes.
As
Many
most
things.
pizzas are.
Yes. Yeah, so these are 3 plus these familiar ones that you know are going to be part of the Coda weapons.
Yes, so we took infested weapons and ones that have kind of been here as long as some of us. I
Yeah.
think.
It's
Damn.
wild.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we old. But yes, so these
I think
are.
all of us on this.
I know.
panel, right?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
We old.
Pizza cutter is a new saw. We'll see.
All right, so we got the Coda side of things from that tech rot perspective, but we also have the faction itself and then infested enemies getting a little bit of a lift.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a ton of enemies. You know, you've seen some of them in like the demo, like just the runner, the charger we
The
have.
CRTs.
The ancient, yeah.
Yeah.
Even those are changing some. I don't know what.
We're going to start with Runner.
Okay. So this is the explosive runner.
I love these. So good.
So the explosive runner right now, like the one you know in game, just kind of runs next to you, vibrates and explodes. This guy instead does a cannonball. He still does the, if you're close to him, he still do the explosion, but otherwise he'll do the cannonball.
Boing.
And then the ancient is getting.
Right, the ancient is getting touch up. So essentially, the ancient has a few abilities. Has that one. I call it the ballerina. Does that one.
Looks like he's like.
So if you get close to him, he will electrocute you.
Uh-oh.
And then he does the slam. There's the triple slam that just kind of to smash you around. So what we wanted, universally, generally the ancients have been a little problematic in terms of telegraphs. It's always been very hard to kind of tell what they're doing. So we really wanted to emphasize the animations on this one so you could see what was happening.
Someone called it the tickle monster.
Yep. Yep.
So we actually, some of the effort that we're making for this ancient, we're actually going to bring back into the older ancient family. We're actually kind of creating a new one, but it's kind of splitting. So there's going to be 4, and we're kind of revamping all of them to change it so that, the energy drain that they have and the kind of like how you get toxin, which right now that toxin is pretty deadly. All of that will basically have better telegraph so that you can actually react to what they're doing.
Awesome.
Nice.
We have a couple new infested Tekrot enemies that we want to show. First, I can't pronounce it.
Oh, try.
Brachioelist.
Hey!
That's
Is that
Pretty
okay?
good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Except that's not his name.
Wrong one.
No, because we moved on that the sentients have the list names,
Yeah.
not the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
right.
That's
I
the
worked so
convention.
hard.
That's not his name.
That is not his
I
name.
worked so
No.
hard.
The problem is this one has changed names so much that even I don't know the name. It's like Udululi or something like that. I think the
I like
latest one
that.
is something
You
like
know
that.
what? It should be that.
So,
Wow, they're still saying
We have a little video as well.
The animations
Yeah,
are
let's-
so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
here,
I love
you're
the
ready
design.
for it.
Yeah, he's
Design.
It's actually based off something from Deimos.
yeah.
It is,
Ish. That
Undausen?
didn't get
Yeah,
a.
from one of the guys that you hunt.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
love that kind of like bladdery thing.
Yeah, the bladder thing
Yeah.
is
so wild.
it's filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the bladder is allows him to float a little bit. There he goes.
There you go.
To do a little bit of an aerial attack.
I love that. That is
Yeah.
so
Chases
cool.
you. He's like a
Yeah.
dog. He's
Yeah.
coming
wow,
after
it
you.
looks so cool. And in that environment, actually, look really wild too.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
So he's coming. Look out for him. Codex scanners, be ready.
The best. That's so cool.
And then I think we're going to show
Babao.
concept for the babao.
Babao.
Not the ula ula. Babao.
This is a babao.
Look at all these
he'll
veiny
be a big
things.
boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of walks as you're seeing him there, but also can stretch the legs and be a
Poor
pretty
Jay
tall
Baker.
boy. And it's meant to be a bit more of a rare threat that you find
Babao.
against the infested.
It's almost confusing to look at. It's so.
It
It's got so many eyes and
Legs.
It's like,
dangly,
what am I looking
leggy
at?
things. Like,
Has
whoa.
cell phones all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's making
Oh,
calls.
That's wild.
That's who's calling you about your warranty.
Oh,
It's him.
Babao.
Babao.
Really,
All his
really.
phones.
That's my missed calls.
Yeah.
I see. Cool.
All right. Moving a little bit away from Tekrot for a moment.
Well, this is the tech part, not the rot part.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I like it.
One thing that folks noticed, maybe not, if you go to Megan's gameplay,
Oh, don't do it.
you might see what Amir is playing. So one thing we're doing with 1999 in the hub as a social space for people to kind of interact with the world, we're actually working on some co-dev with Sumo, who are making a playable arcade game that's, I want to say era appropriate, but it was 1999, so the arcade games would have been from earlier. So it's like really like deeply thought out for. The game isn't from 1999, but it's what would have been in an old arcade in 1999.
Yeah.
So
Shall we?
introducing Caliber Chicks. This is a fully from the game.
Oh.
Oh.
Can you go away from my game for 1 second then? Because it's got to have sound.
It needs
Give me a sec,
sound.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
It might be because
Are we muted right now? or
like
something?
is the game
We're about to find out.
is the
Well-
game just straight up.
We're about to find
I'm
out.
just wondering if the
It might be the computer.
I think it's the computer.
Yeah, it's got to be the
Yeah.
computer. Thanks for.
Okay. We have a mini game coming.
Hold,
we have
chat.
a mini
Hold,
game.
it's worth it, I
hold,
swear.
hold, hold.
It's worth it.
I see a question chat. AX52 wins it coming back.
It's coming back in 1999. One of the vendors will have it.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, I saw a few of those questions.
Yep.
Yep.
No. Okay.
Oh.
You're just gonna have to go without sound. I'm sorry. Output
can't.
device. The Behringer. Is that right?
Interesting.
Oh. It's okay. We can make our own sound.
Who's cooking?
Okay. It's a mini game. It's a mini game.
We're saving the day.
Hold that thought. Don't let it leave your RAM.
Did you say what their names are? Maybe they can
Oh.
guess.
Okay. Welcome to a world.
Of course.
Welcome to a world with Jillian and Lillian Killian. They have to stop Anna Key from taking over the world. Will you play as Jillian or will you play as Lillian? The Killian twins are ready, guns blazing, to take back Caliber Chicks 2.
Did you have that prepped?
No. Okay, show it, just show it.
All right.
It's fine. I just did the audio for you.
The-
So there will be leaderboards, and there will be, for you to be the best Caliber Chicks player in the world. Megan, who are you gonna pick?
Oh my god, it's such a hard choice.
Yeah, I wonder.
Are you gonna be? The
Am I
ginger.
We
wrong?
knew you were Lillian. We knew.
Come on.
You can't bite it. You're trying to.
Yeah. So you can look forward to playing Caliber Chicks 2.
Oh, you're not gonna play?
No, there's.
Can I have my
there's-
New Year's romance option with maybe one of these instead?
Ooh.
Just talking.
Maybe
Is there? How far along is this?
it's totally playable.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna do it.
Oh come on!
Not gonna do it.
I wanted to see
Not gonna do
it.
Not until
Okay.
you've behaved.
Well, the start screen looks awesome.
Yes.
It
So
does.
look forward to that as part of 99.
Yes. And as well, introduced at TennoCon was Ollie's Crash Course, voiced by James Conlon.
Awesome.
And the team is working towards making this also a playable arcade game. It's not going to be in 1999, it'll be in an update after that, but we are going to get James Conlon back very soon
Yes.
to record
that's
some
awesome.
voice lines, so we'll see him. What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
All is coming from inside the
Yeah,
house.
he's got a little Make-A-Wish
Oh, yeah, there he is.
plaque
Yep,
there.
yep.
So we will be
Fantastic.
working with James in a professional recording capacity, so he can bring us more
Yeah.
voice. It's we're recording next week, so
Very exciting.
Yeah.
So soon you'll be able to play Ollie's Crash Course.
yes.
At an update after 1999.
Fantastic.
All right. If I were a drifter in 1999,
This is the question on many inquiring minds want to know.
what might one wear?
What would you wear in 1999 if your
might-
drifter went
important.
back?
It's very important.
As someone
Yes.
who
Very
was born around
What was I wearing in
1999.
What were you wearing in 1999?
Uh-oh.
Definitely
I
Doc
don't know what I was
Martens.
wearing.
Okay,
I was
we have
like
just the
3
thing
years
for
old.
you.
Definitely Doc Martens. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I was
Probably
wearing
hair.
a jean jacket back then.
Probably
I was
wearing
4
hair.
years old.
Probably
I've
wearing
seen your-
hair.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Briefly.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
1999 is
Probably
going to come with a
overalls.
handful of drifter outfits that are fit for the era. And first, what if you're an athletic individual?
I
this is
like
the
it though.
Who
athlete.
requested this one?
Not me. I'm not an
Those
athlete.
colors.
me.
Those colors are suspiciously Megan.
Yeah.
Coded.
Liger, what are you
Oh
doing?
my God,
Yeah.
Okay.
Liger.
So you got some 90s fashion that will be coming in the 1999 update. So your drifter could wear this.
Yeah. Maybe they
Or-
want to be a little more military after
They-
the
Okay,
Skuldra.
Yeah,
now we're
yeah,
talking.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sick.
So we got some.
Like
Oh,
the bottom right on
no,
the-
right.
What's that?
That's a cosmetic option, right?
You know, accessories love strap on.
Don't look at that. That's just showing you.
Wow.
What is going on?
Did you not know?
Okay.
Y2K,
This
some
stuff isn't
accessories.
coming. Not
Give
all
us some
this will be
Y2K
coming.
punk
Just
looks,
as a heads up.
please.
Sure.
Sure, whatever. I was showing it anyway.
They're working on some cosmetics.
Yeah.
And
Some
then
normal earrings.
we have Reb's favorite, the goth outfit.
Oh,
Double.
Yeah,
that's
the
pretty cool.
goth
Yeah. So
fit.
this fit is coming as well for.
This would be 80s for me, not 90s.
Yeah,
for
Could we get
me.
a
it's just
pump?
kind of like alt earth fashion. So you can look forward to all these coming, except for the ones that I said weren't coming in 1999.
Yeah.
But why don't we take a closer look at goth?
Let's
just
take
for
a closer
fun.
look at goth.
Just for fun.
That is very cool.
Yeah, so this is some of the
3D models.
yep. So
The necklace is
Adele on the character
crazy.
art team has been working on this with help from others. Sorry, I think there were a few more folks. But yeah, that's
whoa.
it in Arsenal in
Whoa,
Engine.
whoa.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
crazy, eh?
So
That
a lot
is
on this
awesome.
yeah, so
Oh, I love
The
that.
Andrade eye is
Oh, I love
Very
that.
cool.
So
Turned out
clean.
great.
I know.
Holy
And the
shit.
boots. Would you have worn those?
I would have worn those.
Yes, in the 80s, yes. When
Okay.
I was having my skinny puppy phase,
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah.
I still am having
And
that
then
phase.
that's the headpiece. Yeah.
I don't care for the head.
So you can really look forward
Everything
to
else,
that,
yeah.
and you can get it with one of the. Actually,
Wow.
this is all market items, and these will be available for platinum for you to purchase in 1999. And your drifter can look that cool.
Beautiful.
You got some metal rings.
That's
Anyone
tough.
that ever had an emo phase like me is currently living.
Yep.
I never had an athlete phase per se.
No, me neither, actually. I never did either.
But
not
I
a
know some
phase.
people did, so that's what I think an athlete
I never
looks
went through
like.
a uni phase.
I think an athlete. They wear bright colors and tight clothes.
Good God.
And there is another one missing from that pile that is, as I mentioned earlier, our Quest to Conquer Cancer $130,000
Yes.
raise reveal. So
Ooh, okay.
if you want to know and see what that is, once we get to 130, it shall be revealed for everyone. And I think you're going to like that one a lot. And yeah, we'll get there.
And we are working on male-female versions of each
Yes.
of those.
Yep.
Cool.
The silhouette will be more appropriate for either option,
Either option? Cool.
depending
There
on
you
what you
go.
want to pick.
Yep.
But that's not all.
That is not all.
That is not all. Actually announced at TennoCon, we said that we were doing a TennoGen 1999 edition.
Yes.
And y'all cooked real quick.
I was
and
gonna
gave us
do some TennoGen for the
crazy
first time
options.
ever,
I'm
but
so excited
I'm
that we
busy
have
with
5 coming in
breathing.
1999. Rue, here's the boys. Look at them.
That's Letty.
that's like
I don't want to close my eyes.
Oh, wow. Here,
I don't
there's
wanna,
the
sorry,
microphone. Yeah, okay, I see.
this is not karaoke. All right. We have some
Game
Tamagotchi
earrings.
some
earrings.
game
I like
earrings.
that.
I believe this is the Frame Friend earring from Ventral
That's
Hound.
Packets earrings, if I'm correct.
Incredible.
That was a big surprise when you went around and revealed the earring. I was like, I almost fell out of my chair. Okay,
There you
cool.
go.
Look at that.
That is amazing.
You can have
okay.
a little
Alright.
guy in your ear.
Okay.
Here we have
visor, stop.
the Millennium Visor by
Okay.
Traveling Merchant and Therion Drex. Sorry if I
Nice,
said that
nice,
wrong.
That's not bad.
Very cool. Very cool. We have
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That's
this is
something
Butterfly
Elton John
Wings
will
by
wear.
MZ3.
yeah, cool.
Just real chill.
Love it.
Love that.
Someone says
Some
Joe
Elton
Taro.
John
Yep.
glasses.
This guy doing.
Oh, yeah, liking this.
This is the
There's something
Croroid,
in the
sorry,
chest of Elton
eye
also.
accessory by Ernix and Theron Drex
Eye
again.
pattern is
And
crazy.
Trotty needs to be kitted out with one of
Millennium
those
Eye.
each
Oh my
eyes.
God,
Needs
it's
to steal that
Pegasus.
fashion.
Very cool. Oh,
And then,
I want those.
what's he
so-
listening to?
That's so cute.
We got the F19 Condrox headphones by Master Noob.
That is
I
so
want
sick.
those.
So these are all TennoGen items.
All TennoGen.
Wow.
Incredible artists cooking it up for
Yeah, we're quick.
1999.
Thank you.
They,
Yeah.
like,
They had, like,
immediately, was
90
I got you.
Yep.
Too many.
Very,
Got
very
you.
cool. 5 Caballeros. Nah. He's way more gruff.
I might not.
There you go.
I might
Coming
go
in
back and
1999.
stream later on tonight more.
All
than
right.
Yes, no, I gotta do some editing.
You might have noticed I was Letty for a
I
hot
did
minute
notice,
there. Did you
actually.
notice
I
that?
wondered if anyone in chat would.
Okay, well, actually, I'm so sorry, Rue. We really need audio for this.
Oh, really?
Do you want me to relaunch? Is this me? Okay, I can
Restart
oh.
the PC.
Oh, the PC or just the game?
Are you getting any audio from the PC? No. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
That's all right. You take
Okay,
over.
we'll stall. Okay, these are the proto frames. There's 6 of them. They're called this Hex as their syndicate. What we've revealed so far about each of these is
Eating
that
these nasty ass shrimps.
have we revealed so far? There is something called the Gemini skin. So each one of
Yep.
these is also a skin for their respective Warframe. You've seen Aoi in action from Tokyo Game Show with her emote, legendary emote switching between. You showed some Arthur last night on Primetime.
We
And they
did.
showed it at TennoCon. Today we're going to show you 2 more.
Yes.
Someone in chat has an interesting comment. Amir's spike is very shiny in the photo.
Your eye going there is not our.
I'm just reading chat. I'm just reading chat.
I'm just reading chat. He puts his hands up. And
Yo.
then Quincy is a Gemini skin for Site 09, the new Warframe, who you'll learn more about on the November.
Chat is just.
But today
got
we're
a
going to
little
show you
horny
2
gal.
more of these more in depth. If we have sound, maybe we will, maybe we won't.
Bad.
Yeah.
Maybe Soulframe is stealing our sound?
You're welcome.
Maybe Soulframe, maybe it was X Audio. Maybe it crashed once more.
Is the game still open? Oh. No one's getting it. No one's getting it. We'll work on it.
Actually, you
chat.
know who's getting it? The proto frames, because there's a romance system.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
So
Well,
that.
that was a little low. That's a
I'm
little
sorry,
extreme.
Mr. Highlight.
I'm reading the chat.
loves
I
the
wasn't sure what he's referring to.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so the
Oh,
romance
no.
system, boo Rev, hey, don't boo me, I'm right.
It's happening.
The romance system comes into play as part of your, oh, caps lock is on.
I
Got
can't
IT support
control
coming in.
anything.
IT's going. Don't boo me!
Hope my chewing's not getting picked up on the mic.
Only you're allowed to boo me.
I bet, yeah, it's a privilege.
Yeah, it is a privilege. All right. I can't get my drops, try harder.
Oh,
If it is,
very well.
Oh, now they're really, okay, let's
you're
just
welcome
chat.
for the ASMR.
I have a design problem that I just realized.
Okay.
We can just talk about it on stream.
Sure. What's up?
Are we going to make the Coda weapons take 5 forma to get to 40, like just to keep precedent?
Supposed to do what?
That's how they always have worked. Right?
Yeah.
So
I saw people
let's see
asking.
what they react.
I saw people
On
saying,
your
"Oh, that's going to
laptop.
take 65 forma," because they did the math. So
Damn them and their math.
no, it's fine. I had not, but like I don't know. Like that's how they work. So
So are you discussing whether you should
Talk to
tell them?
mom.
no, if we what we should do.
They've been told.
What we should do.
You can make them just level 30 weapons, and you don't get the extra capacity.
You don't get the extra capacity and you don't get the extra mastery. So that's the trade-off, I think. But then people
Nope.
like
65 form is fine. Please make them level 30.
40, 40,
Forma
40.
frame,
I honestly don't know if
60
there's
forma
a.
slight.
I think no decision's gonna make everyone happy.
Yeah, of course. There's veterans here that cannot spend
Level
60 form
43.
is nothing. And
Yeah.
others that
Oh
are
my
60.
God.
Yeah,
Even
40.
zombie.
People want 40.
Make it 100.
I think 40 is okay. I think we'll keep the
Yeah, I think
precedent.
they all want to
I think we're gonna keep it 40. So you can.
make it level 50.
So actually, if you start farming your platinum, how many days would that be? No, you couldn't build
Okay, that's-
65. You could get close. Start building your formas now. Start right now. Start
You
building.
gotta have at least like 5.
Yeah, I think
in
we'll
your
stick
account.
with the 40 precedent.
I think so, because that's kind of like the vibe of those weapons.
That is the
It's
vibe.
always been.
Okay, so if you're watching from the design team, please make them have 40
Oh.
ranks.
Pretty sure we already did.
I know, but I just want to make sure that's discussed because we didn't actually address that. So that is happening, confirmed. Breaking news from the DevStream 182. We are going with
Yeah,
40 rank weapons for the Technosite Coda. You can clip that for your Twitch or YouTube or TikTok reels. Not 41. Don't push your luck.
I ain't
We're going
clipping
to reset the
anything
PC.
yet.
Okay, we're going to keep talking then.
Do you want me to do
Do a rant.
Trinity? I can do that with
Oh
a-
yeah,
a
Trinity.
slide, so I can
You
just
saw,
save.
you saw Letty on the.
Megan?
Yeah.
Hi.
He can talk. He can talk Trinity.
Do you
Yeah,
want to do Trinity? I don't even need the slide.
You don't need
Yeah,
the slides?
no.
All right, Trinity
Oh,
rework.
no.
Let's talk. Yay.
So we announced we were doing 2 reworks, or retouches is what I'm calling them, because they're a little lighter than something like Inaros or Caliban that we really changed a lot of things. So we're doing Nyx and we're doing Trinity. Today we're going to talk about Trinity. We'll talk about Nyx on the 1
November,
November.
Dev.
We're going to call it Nyx November.
Next November. Okay, we did it just for the alliteration, totally not because it wasn't ready. So for Trinity, we're changing a few things. Her passive is entirely changing. Her new passive essentially gives max health to you and all allies in affinity range. That is scales based on your max energy. So the more energy you have, like the more max energy you have,
It doesn't need to
the
be
more health.
filled.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
have to
if I have a prime flow on, maybe I have
Yeah.
700 energy.
Yep.
You would get 350 health, no matter what. Well, it's
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
of 700.
Yeah, so everyone gets a little bit more health. Then for her 1, you'll notice a little bit of a pattern here. We're making it so you can cast it while you're moving. We're increasing the duration. I'm going to say those 2 things a lot of times during this whole rant. We're also making it so Well of Life now protects the life of people in the range. So basically, if an ally or yourself die near a Well of Life, the Well of Life consumes that death and saves you. And it has a cooldown on the person that got saved,
Steve.
so you'll be fine. What?
Steve is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah, so it'll protect
Don't
you
touch the
from
mic, please.
death.
No, that's a good
I did
change.
say already.
Shouldn't
You
be
can move while you
buff.
cast it.
You can move.
Increase
well,
duration from 12 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, and basically you can
rework
cast
was
3 at
bad.
once now instead of just
I like
1 at a
Frost's
time.
new rework. Don't touch him
Then for
anymore.
her
He's
2,
great
obviously
now.
that's always been her strongest
I'm
ability.
so scared
we
with
didn't really
Warframe
change it
3
a ton.
rework
What we
because
did,
I think I'm gonna have to
similarly,
reform
I'm going to
rebuild
repeat
them
the same thing.
sometime.
You can cast it while moving. And now the duration, before you always wanted to have negative duration so that the pulses come out fast. We're still keeping that because we know you guys love it. But if your duration is positive, you actually get extra pulses of energy. So before it was actually a bad thing if you put extra duration. Now it will be a positive because you get just more energy out of it. For her link, casting while moving, it has extra duration. Been saying that.
You can recast while active.
You can recast while active, which was a long requested functionality. And the number of targets you can link to increases based on your power strength. And then finally for her fourth, for Blessing, the duration is increased as well. All of her durations were really short, so that really helps. And I think on that one, the only other thing we're doing, if I remember correctly, is
make sure the damage resistance buff is not lost when we cast.
Yeah, there's like a little gap when you cast it right now on live, so sometimes people on the recast end up dying because they lose the buff during that, so we're not extending the DR to last during that. And we're also touching the augment for that one, and for Energy Vampire, we're giving them some buffs.
Yeah, we got audio, so now that you've heard all about the changes coming to Trinity's kit, perhaps this makes some of the Letty appeal greater if you didn't already love her. Up to you to choose who you fall in love with, but let's go through Letty.
Speaking of Letty.
Letty.
Thanks, Pablo. I appreciate you doing that. We good, Rue?
Yeah, we're good.
Thanks, Steve.
There might be a double audio for a second.
All right.
Okay.
We're ready.
Yeah, in game, please.
All right.
What are you gonna do to her?
What are you gonna do to her?
Just gonna randomize, okay? Just relax. We're just gonna go random.
Respect her.
So Letty is a Gemini skin for Trinity. This is something that you can pop on, and we'll talk about the behaviors of all Gemini skins after Megan's done her fashion frame. So this is Letty. She is the healer of the Hex and the proto frame. How she feels about that, or how you can impact that, is up to you playing the quest and learning more about her story. But she is pretty awesome, and she can
customizes so well.
Customizes so well.
Big on the shoes, actually.
The shoes are awesome.
The legs aren't changing colors like at
and
all.
yep, the shoes are so good.
Is that like her real legs?
And her little socks.
Yellow socks.
Yellow socks. Oh, I actually kind of like the yellow.
Okay, so those are
I
her real legs.
love
That's what they're not
the
changing.
rose in her hair.
The rose in her
that
hair.
is so cool.
And her rose earrings.
Her rose earrings.
What a queen.
She is a queen.
This
So,
is so
how do
crazy to
Gemini
look at.
skins work, and what are the options with them? The first option is just wear it like a skin, and away you go. Just you got a skin, and now one or
That's
two
how
things.
skin often works.
That's how a skin often works. Just wear it as a
Just
skin.
have
sorry.
your skin on.
Wrong one. Yeah, can you go away for a sec? Thank you. Thank you.
So it is
I guess I could-
a matter of options for the player. So these skins are, a lot of folks around the office have been playing with them, and they're different because they all have, hundreds of dialogue lines while you're playing. So they have different context things. So I think we're going to hear some of them as we play with Letty. So why are her legs out as a medic? She's got Warframe legs. It's fine.
Gotta get your legs out to
So
breathe.
Megan is going to take us through. This is work in
Legs
progress
out to
dev build
breathe.
stuff. So let's just see what happens.
I'm just doing her skin.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't go here?
No, you have
Don't
to
go
load
here.
the level from the start. Did you go the wrong way?
No, that was the right way.
Yeah, so you have to load.
No.
You're going the wrong way.
No, this was working
I'm
before.
having like a cool. It's because this map has
Infinite
a
time warp.
Yeah.
Just has to load more?
No, skip leg days.
I think you should. What level did you
Poor
load?
chat can't see anything. over
Chat's just like, what the hell?
The text is very small, so I.
No, we can do something else.
Yeah.
Let's do something else.
Okay, can we get some ums in chat?
I don't know about that one, guys.
What you missed at home was she was smashing into the garage
No,
door.
I was driving perfectly fine.
Nope, you weren't
know.
driving.
Oh, God, yeah.
You got some M in
so
chat. There
a
you go.
A couple things to note. You will be able to change hair color completely, so that is not hooked up right now for DevStream, but all
color.
Gemini skins will have tintable hair color. So if you want Letty to be blonde, blue hair,
Nice.
redhead,
Redhead.
it's your choice.
And then the attachment colors are the straps
Yes.
and kind of the gear that
Yes,
they wear.
so we're going to be going through that. So that's one way how they work. And the other thing is they have an emote that lets you switch between 2 fashion frames in one mission if you so choose. So you can be Letty, and then you want to do a little moment to have her, well, you'll see. I'm not going to describe it. You can swap between 2 fashion frames in one. Act it out. She does like a glove thing, so it's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
Pre-processed.
It's pre-processing for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, okay.
It's making me sad.
Live build.
Live build.
Making me
Live
real
build.
sad. I had it all set up
all
and now
good.
it's
Can we
all
make
jacked.
Arthur bald? You cannot. Arthur's hair is.
You could be a
Come on.
a silver fox though.
Yeah, you
just
could. Yeah.
Grandpa it out.
Grandpa it
That's
out.
true.
Thanks a lot.
What?
Silver Silver fox.
Silver fox
Silver fox.
is a good thing. Silver fox.
Okay.
is a
Okay, here we
good
go.
thing.
I think
Here we go.
I think we've
Rue, let's
loaded.
do it live.
Let's do it.
Come on
it's
over.
Relax,
Good you
relax,
missed that.
relax.
It's good you
All
missed that.
right. So here, can you go out a bit more so we can get some more letting?
that the
Just like
bike?
there's probably good. Just don't want any shadows on our girl. So here is Letty out in an exterminate mission
Spring?
in summer, actually.
Summer.
So why don't you give us a Letty?
They can hear it?
Look at that. So you can
Sweet.
switch
That was clean.
and then switch back.
And you can just do it as many times as you please. Oh, Quincy, you go.
And you are not immune during this emote, so use them as you would.
Oh, really? You take damage?
Oh. Oh,
Can you go away from my screen for a second? That's a crime.
that
Oh,
is
we got the spoiler.
Actually
the
a
spoiler
crime.
mode.
What is this?
speech volume.
Oh my god. Give me it all. I don't know.
Nor night volume. Yes,
Yeah,
that will.
I want to hear.
So with these, this is from Melissa. They are an amazing voice
Price,
actor,
price,
and
price,
they
price,
are
price.
bringing us some.
I think all the
wait.
hex
You have
people
to do
are
the
gonna be
other way because-
I know, I gotta go
Yeah.
backwards though.
But future
All right, you can
proto
go back
frames
now.
are probably gonna be something you grind for.
Alright, let's hear
With
this.
or
sound.
plat.
Yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I can't hear what she said, but I heard something.
Some of the
She said something.
Letty said, "What do you need?" So the general direction is like they have to be able to say it in one breath, just so you're not getting overwhelmed
fast,
with
yeah.
voice. So it's like they're all one breath lines, and if you waypoint, you'll get one.
¿Qué onda?
What'd she say?
¿Qué onda? What's up?
So hit us with a G. We're waypoint.
There!
Maybe you're reloading. But I guess you don't reload the book, so.
Location marked.
Oh! There you go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
I
there's
really like this
cooldowns.
ad. I really like
This is a brand new system for Warframe skins, so bear with us, but it's really, really fun. And it's really like, the vibe is very different for
Knife in
99,
the
and of
chest
course,
and
like
stay
all
on
things in
that.
Warframe, each Gemini skin will have these as your options to play with. So that's Letty.
They asked if she's Mexican. It is in my headcanon at least, because she's named after my mom.
Yes, we named Letty after Pablo's mom.
That's W.
Yeah, yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. So
The level looked cool too.
yeah, the level
I know
did
that
look
wasn't the
cool, I
point. The
know.
level looked
So
amazing.
this
That's what I
is
wanted.
Other Earth. So there's not like America, and there's not. So we've pulled different directions, but all the characters will have hopefully a vibe that people from our Earth can gel with. So
Wait, no. You cannot romance my mom.
you cannot romance Pablo's mom.
Stop it, Jack. Stop
Oh no!
Oh, we've made a big mistake here.
it. That's a calculation right there.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh
God.
no, Pablo, my son.
I'm your stepmom now. I'm your stepmom. Okay. So
That's
next up, we're for
Core
this.
memory unlocked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next up for this stream, so we've showed you Letty. Now we're going to show you Amir.
I was gonna say something.
So
like
Amir
that,
is
but I was
there's
like,
a couple
wait,
issues
Nathan,
in the
I
dev
was like,
build,
isn't there
so
like a
just bear with
racist
us, like
mechanic
shoulder
in
that
this
shouldn't be
thing?
here. So come on over. This is Amir. He is Volt Gemini skin. Amir has the signature Volt look with one or two issues with his arms right now because that's Volt Prime stuff. But
Hold on
yeah,
now.
I think you can just turn it off.
Let's get that out of here.
Yeah.
There
So
you go.
Yeah, oh, look at that.
see, we give you
There you
options to make your frames look bad.
Oh,
Then.
look good. Come on.
Ooh, come on,
Jeez.
guys.
Oh, except for that color. Never mind.
So yeah, so here we have Volt, aka Amir. Volt's a speedster. He's got lots of electricity.
I like this. I like this.
I
Good for
think
you.
we're letting you
Good for you.
actually go to HC hair color. I think you can actually color his hair.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work for him?
No. Yes. No.
Oh, okay. It works
If
for
you go
Arthur.
to the third one, with tertiary, at least it changed for me for Quincy this morning. I had my
No.
It's just still getting work done.
Yeah,
I
it's all
guess.
still getting
Yeah,
work
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
His
let's-
attachments work though.
Yeah, his attachments should work, and I think you can take off his his
Oh, that's tough.
auxiliary. Oh yeah, his hat. You can take off his glasses if you want.
He's got a hat.
Yeah, hat, quote unquote. So yeah, you can take off his glasses if you want, but now he can't see, so choose wisely. Yeah,
Let's put that back on.
there you go. You can put that on and off, and let's take a look at Volt's Gemini emote in game.
Let's just make him.
Just looking cool.
Let's go back. Can you go away from my screen real quick?
Yeah. So put the bunny ears on. Oh no.
Oh,
Bro.
Oh no.
it's your sin.
Me?
Yeah,
The bunny ears.
the bunny ears.
I'm a sinner.
No.
I think she's proud of that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah. I'm a sinner.
bunny ears.
Do
in
not
here.
redeem. What does that mean?
Wait, will you be able to put the ears on?
Yeah, you just can't wear the glasses and the ears at the same time.
Oh,
So
okay.
let's take a look at Volt Gemini. Come back to our
Yeah,
screen,
come back.
please. Here we have.
He front rolled off the bike.
He did front roll off the bike.
Yeah.
Would you like to see that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I need to see that.
first the emote.
So cool.
That is so
There you go. Dev build.
Don't look at
subject-
mine. Look.
Oh my God.
Relax.
It actually still looks cool.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, it like.
He's like a drunk, infested
I'm into
He's a
it.
monster.
alien. He's an alien.
I'm actually pretty into this.
Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah.
Quincy, get out of here.
Yep.
Ooh, where we going? Somewhere fun?
Oh,
He's got some lines.
he's got
Nah,
some
his
lines.
transformation thing is
Let's do it one more time, shall we? Well, two more.
So in the context of Warframe, these skin choices are all yours at player discretion, however you want to rock these.
Cowabunga!
Come here. So,
Is that a thing?
so if
He's such a clown.
He is a
He is.
clown.
can you do the bike dismount? Because I think Steve wanted to show that to the.
That really shocked me. No, launch point.
So we are working on the.
Wait, shh.
We might need to edit that.
No, it's
That's incredible.
Okay, Amir.
I'm so about it.
Look how cool he
He
is.
is so cool.
Yeah.
Such a cool guy.
I'll revolt me. I'm loving it.
Just leave
okay,
it.
okay,
He's so endearing. I love
He
it.
is very endearing.
So that is
There
that
is a cool
dismount though.
dismount. So if you do melee as you're going fast, E as you're going fast. Yeah.
Oh,
You got it.
That rocks.
So for the bike controls, if you can go back on, sorry, we are changing the collision size on the bike to be a bit more forgiving, and we are making it so that reverse, quote unquote, so S on the keyboard slows you down rather than messes with your momentum like it was on
Yeah.
the live build. So we do,
I just see
It's
chat
missing
asking
animations
for that.
and stuff.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. There's a lot of missing animations right now. We are working on it. We are gonna really improve it from what you have in the demo. So just roll with it, but know that when it actually ships, you'll have a different control scheme. So that's something to keep in mind.
Whoa, who's in TennoCon form?
I'm
That was slick.
Hey.
The muscle memory is still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, who's this, Pablo?
That's a placeholder.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm
Gotta
sorry,
wait
I'm
for the
sorry.
placeholder.
Get out of here.
No, it's fine.
Sorry,
it's
sorry,
fine.
sorry,
It's fine. So that gun, the AX52 is coming back from. Actually, I think Amir sells it, so you can look forward
you
to
go.
Amir having that with 1999.
I love this. Can you show
Yeah, hold
that?
on, wait, I can show it even better.
Can you get? Oh,
Where's the eye?
The eye, you just have to do show flash on 4Gs.
Really?
No, there's a thing.
The eye,
Where's the eye?
isn't there unless you succeed.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
It's a different.
you're gonna go.
You go back.
There you go. So when you finish a mission
I love them seeing them
in the world,
in mission screen.
Wouldn't it
That's
be
pretty
cool though if you could have a different bike skin though?
Okay, is this another setup, isn't it? Oh,
Wouldn't it
man.
be cool?
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
walking into
Picture
these
this.
like a trap.
Picture this. Bike
Picture
skin.
this.
Even on
bike
the ship, this looks cool.
Damn, Rue, you just
Oh.
popped
Yeah,
up.
Bike skin.
All right, we're working towards 11 skins. We have 7 to show you today.
Yep.
Don't know if we'll do all 11, but we got 7 so far.
already.
Kaz,
Maybe.
Kaz is cooking. Kaz is cooking.
We
I
have
think that's
some
probably
bike
yeah, like
aficionados.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
sidecar.
can
Yeah.
get
Kaz is
motorcycle.
cooking.
Yeah.
And that team.
And you can have like
So
your
this is the
pet
code name, the
sit in
Naked Bike.
sidecar.
Naked bike.
Naked bike. It's kind of down to the
You
essentials.
wear those with the chaps.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
That's why the cushion is extra.
Whenever you're on vehicle, your pet
Hopefully
kind
not in
of
the
like
wintertime.
Yeah,
vanishes.
so this
They
is
disappear all the
a
time.
work in progress
When you fall on your
sculpt of
arch
one of
wing
the
or your
complete
neck can make that
reskins
still there,
for
but
the
arch
Atomic
when they
cycle.
like disappear and
And
stuff.
then we have codename Tenno Bike.
This one is very sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's got
That is tough.
it's a one-winged angel, if you will. It's living.
Reminds me of the 3-wheeled car from Mr. Bean.
Oh, man, what?
Anyways,
Okay.
That's the
I
problem,
think it's
isn't
coming in with Mr. Bean reference. I like it.
you know, every now and then.
Okay, next up,
The Monster Bike.
my fave.
Oh,
It's got
yeah.
teeth.
We got a
that's
front
cool.
angle, but we also got a back angle.
Mm-hmm. Monster bike.
Swing.
Very, very good.
Then we have the
Also
codename
too.
Graffiti Bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
like that.
Very, very
Couple
That's all
cool.
my
tags, you know.
aesthetic,
I don't even
yeah.
know what that says. I can't read graffiti to save my life. I'm sure it says something
It's meant
cool.
to be art.
True.
Probably 10 of it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we have codename Racing Bike.
Hey, that one. Actually, isn't that the medic bike?
Oh, sorry, no, that's the medic
Yeah,
bike.
that's the medic
You're
bike.
right. You can see with the little light
I
on the
know.
back.
Totally.
So this is the ambulance. So if maybe you're like someone in your squad's down for role playing,
Just
you can
get on your bike.
hop
The
on your
Warframe
ambulance
becomes a
bike
new
and go
game with
revive
every
someone.
update I see.
Very
Drive on.
important role playing.
Very good.
funny.
I don't think I'm
then
the
we
only
have
one that
a
also says that.
Codename
though,
Color Shift Bike.
This is like the nice like everyone back in the day was like, we need like clear coat paint or we need
The
car paint.
pearlescent
The
So this is-
pearlescent
We're
paints,
finally putting it
yeah.
on a vehicle. So
Yeah.
There was a DE employee back
We
in
had
the
a
day.
DE artist who loved his pearlescent paint
Yeah.
on his car. What kind of car did he have?
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
Maybe it was a motorbike.
No, maybe like a Celica or something.
Yeah.
yeah. And then we have
Last but not least, if you don't take care of your bicycle,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
like
what
that
could
too, though.
happen?
This is mine.
The
I,
rust bucket.
I love this.
Rust
like,
bucket.
This rust bucket look.
the rust bucket look.
Yeah.
I like it.
This is this is how my bike looks.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just a
A
few.
mirror with
You
this.
could
I
make
think.
you could
Yeah,
probably change
yeah.
the color of
That's
the
what
rust
I
also.
go. Him making the sounds with the rusty
It's-
bike
yeah.
under him.
Funny. I hope it sounds rusty too. Like, it was like clink, 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 clink.
That would be amazing.
Eric,
Oh my
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm sure Eric's
I'm
taking
kidding. They're
notes.
skits.
Yep.
It's fine.
Someone said it looks like Scott's truck.
It does actually. Yeah.
He did that. It's fine now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fully redone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got rid of the rust.
Yeah, you got rid of the rest.
Yep.
Yeah, so those are just a few Atomic Cycle skins that are coming in 1999. So you can look forward to those. So we already went over the Trinity rework. Do you want to show the slides, or are we good?
Just show them for screenshots. We're running out of time.
All right. Yeah,
so-
we are. We'll blitz. So this is just cool art. Thanks, team. Nick's coming in November, as we mentioned.
It's next November.
Next
Beautiful.
November. So yeah, this is briefly what Pablo talked about. So you can screenshot that if you'd like.
I think I actually forgot to mention the radius, so there you go.
That's
Yeah.
all right. Increased radius. There you go. Next, we have Energy Vampire and Link. Just a
Screenshot.
very bullet point version of that. And then Blessing gets its own slide because I couldn't fit it in the other one.
Oh, I
As one
see.
does.
Okay. Yep, that
Go
makes sense.
Trinity,
Running out of
go.
space,
That
Jeff.
happens. That happens.
Running out of space.
You don't want to cover too much of the art.
No.
Yep.
All right. Couple last things. We've been kind of teasing this as we go, but the Warframe. Oh, sorry. Actually, no. Before I do that, we have a comic that we've been
Yes.
working on with a wonderful
Oh, yeah, I haven't
fan
seen any of
artist. Oh,
this.
you're about to be pleased. We've been working with TBG Karoo
Yes.
to do a Warframe 1999 comic. It's a 33-page comic, so if you haven't seen much of Karoo lately,
get
it's because
a
they've
Umbra
been busy
Yep.
doing a little comic for us.
It's
And
a
I'm
thing you
really
put on your
excited to show
Warframes.
tonight
It's like
the
another
cover
format,
art
but it's for Umbra
and
mods
the first
only.
page. So here's the cover art. It's loading. It's so good.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's
That's
got
tough.
Karoo's style through and
I
through.
love Karoo's art.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
excited about
So it's going to be basically a 33-page
Yeah.
story featuring all of our Hex members.
December. It has
and
a
the
drop
first
date.
page, if
wicked.
we shall.
Oh, you
We're
should
gonna
do-
show it. Let's go.
yeah.
Loading.
Yeah,
Oh,
so really
man, this is so
vibrant.
cool.
Technically,
Yeah,
it takes
really,
place in
really cool.
1998,
Tons
but
of
the
work has gone into
storyline
this,
ends in
so
1999,
very,
New
very-
Year's, which is funny.
Who wrote
I
it?
don't know if this is the first
Cam.
page.
One of the pages.
It's one of the pages.
One
I
of
was
the
like, I know the
pages.
first
No,
one.
sorry, one of the pages.
One of the pages. Okay.
One of the pages.
So you can look forward to this later, and there's more.
There's one more thing. So the actual full 33-page comic is going to be coming in November, so stay tuned for that. But
I'm
in
definitely
game
gonna
right
read
now
it.
on all platforms, you can go in the market for credits and get yourself the cover art decoration roof. If you don't mind coming to my gameplay,
So this is live now.
With
this is
what?
live now
All
on all
platforms.
platforms. You can get yourself a decoration of the cover art and have an early celebration.
Do we get a real life print of that?
Yeah, I can help
You're real
after
selfish
I'm done
over
here.
here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks
Selfish.
amazing.
We can print it.
That's so beautiful.
I would like to romance the comic book.
I mean, I'm not gonna yuck
Dog
your
is
yum.
That is a very large
dog.
animal you have on your ship.
Don't look at the dog.
What have you been feeding that thing?
Don't look at the dog.
Oh
Don't
my
look at
God,
the
that
dog.
was
Is that
huge.
cheats or legit?
That's cheats.
Oh.
Sorry, you can make it not cheats.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
I
Please.
the side of it
Huh?
now.
The dogs are big enough.
It clips
Chonk
into
mode.
everything, but it's so cute.
Chunky.
Kind of worked.
Yep.
Okay. What I was getting at
want a
earlier,
giant
something we've
Karoo
been
like that.
teasing for a few streams now, few things, is our work collaboration with the Lion and the Anime Short. Jeff
Oh,
and
man.
Reb have been
The coolest
cooking
kids.
it with them.
They're the coolest kids.
We love the line.
Yeah. We
We're
gelled with them so
online.
well. Like,
Yeah. It was. I
Yeah.
cried in our last meeting.
You
yesterday.
did. You did.
I did.
know. It was
I said
sad.
I was gonna miss them so much.
Just the coolest peeps, really talented people.
Yeah, and
really super skilled. Just
Yeah.
like, and just super respectful of Warframe and just treated it really well. And
yeah, along the way, we
Yeah.
thought we should share the work in progress
Yeah.
for the animated short that we're doing with launch. So this is actually a piece of the background painting for a couple specific scenes from the animation.
I wish I could
Yeah.
see this in like super wide form.
Do you want to see it in super wide form? Look how wide it is. It's so. I know there's one monitor that can show this.
wide.
I'm gonna make that my desktop wallpaper because it can
Oh,
fit on my
have to.
The
ultra wide.
iconic ultra wide.
Going into this is just so much love and care, and we're really excited to debut it later this year. It's
Yeah.
our sort of launch trailer, I want to say, so you can expect a fun little short.
yeah, it's a bit of a, like, it kind of sets the table.
It sets the table, sets the
for
tone.
99 very
Yeah,
well.
so-
It's incredible.
Yeah, check out the Lions work if you haven't already, and you can look forward to seeing us with launch. So
Very proud of them for the vibes they
Yes.
pulled through on this.
we debuted it to the team yesterday.
Yeah, we
Internally.
got a
Very
sneak
well received.
peek.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
so, yeah. It'd be very-
Literal chills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
incredible.
it was something.
All right, we have reached the end of the stream.
Oh my gosh.
I've lost time of how long we've
What?
been sitting here, but
It's
Well, we
almost
made you
4.
guys so late by that 1 minute.
You made us so late with that
It's our
one
fault. That's
minute.
all our fault.
It's all your fault. Look what happens when you make us late. We go
I
over
know.
48 minutes.
48 minutes
I
late.
just love hanging out with you guys. To recap a little bit of what we talked about, again, Warframe 1999 is coming this December 2024. Real date to be determined, but December, put that in your calendar,
Let's
I
try.
guess.
Let's do our best.
Copiums in the chat.
Copiums in the chat.
Thank you.
And this slide is honestly a sliver of things that are coming in 1999. There's still so much more. Obviously, we're not here to spoil the quest for you. We'll try our hardest to never do that for you. So even our next November stream, when we talk about Scaldra, show Site 09 and everything like that, it'll be from the context of kind of post-quest situation. So you're not getting any
No spoils.
spoilies. No spoilies. I know we haven't done any prizes, so let's just go right to a Sevagoth Prime access before we depart, shall we, Rue?
This will be our last Sevagoth Prime on a dev stream. 'Cause
Zaku
Zaku is
Prime.
November 13th.
November
Yeah.
13th.
Trum.
Zaku Prime.
Who here is excited for the Trump? Oh, we didn't show the Trump reload. That's okay. You can look
Oh,
for it
that's all
live.
good.
A content creator will be the first to YouTube with the reload.
Oh, there you
we won't,
go.
Yeah.
We won't
It's a
deprive that.
race.
It's a race to reload.
Something for them to look forward to.
Exactly.
For sure, yeah.
It's so good. Sounds good. It looks
There
good.
we go. Sevagoth Prime access coming to the viewer that starts with an L.
It's gonna be
Damn it.
Molecast.
Molcax _
Molcax.
Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now. In-game melee is platform play Warfmon, and we'll give you a Sevagoth Prime access. How many platinums did we do?
1.
All right, let's run 2 in a row, back to back. Any closing remarks, my friends?
I
I
really
need
gotta
some
pee.
electrolytes.
Yeah.
Pablo wants out of the couch.
Gotta go. He's gotta go.
Closing remarks.
Chat wanted to see the back of your jacket. Is there a design on it, or
No,
is
it's just,
it just the split?
It's the
Just
Doom,
let's-
yeah.
So just see, it's a good look. Okay, all right, there we go.
They wanted
Okay.
to check the gap. That's what it is. I see now what happened. You tricked me.
It was all a trick.
Anyone want to see? Yeah, we want to see the back of your face, Steve. Can we see the winner is double 991. Ooh, you wanted
I think I need that as a soundbite. Pablo saying, yeah.
They just all want to see Pablo's tush.
Pablo, my son. That's the winning chat
Oh my god. Oh
from
my
today.
god.
Oh my god! And
Last 1,000 platinum going to War Viper.
Ooh, that's a cool name.
Viper
War
is
Viper.
cool.
I mean,
Nice.
in terms of closing remarks, for real, obviously, some of us, all of us, at least in some way, have been doing this for a long time. We're on year 11 of dev streams. February next year will be our 12th anniversary year for dev streams. This is only possible because of the team here at Digital Extreme. So if you're a part of DE in any way, thank you. And of course, to the players and the people out there that tune in, this is the only reason we're sitting here and the only reason we're able, like, we're to make each other laugh, play games. It's just gratitude forever.
Yeah.
And chat, community, thank you for being there along for the ride. If you've been here since day 1, day 100, day yesterday. It doesn't matter. Thank you for being here and supporting us and supporting Soulframe as you
Yes.
guys keep trucking on that. Thank you for tuning
Well, not so much for the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
We're stealing.
We're going to be working on
We're
Warframe
stealing
too.
Jeff.
Yeah. Jeff has already been
Sorry
stolen.
about it.
Jeff
Yeah.
Download your best cyber. There's nothing like a war sector. Don't worry. Just before equipment rings Albania's #1 video game company. A whole lot more. Bites Why not war sector? Defend the galaxy from Drippy for coming back. Using state-of-the-art technology. War Sector coming winter 2000 from Digital Extremes.
I was really confused what just happened.
What the frick?
Anyways,
What the frick?